questions that you have.
Not connecting.
Would you like vanilla or peanut butter cup?
RPM in here. Javier Gabos in here. Trey Vietnam in here. Open carry demo talking at Gematria thing. Austin, Texas. The Lone Star State, what it do? We out here, you know what it do. You know what it is. You know how it go. There's almost nothing that you should be standing up for that's so important that you're willing to put your life, your livelihood, and everything on the line that you don't need a firearm to back you up with. That's how it works, because that's how government works. Everything they do and say to you, they bring a firearm, some kind of weaponry, and a threat of force of violence upon you for them to back up whatever it is they're trying to convince you of. It's no different for you, especially when you in the right talking about freedom, justice, and truth.
End of the year last year. Towards the tournament, like that. But it was on an anniversary, the same day when the Titanic. A guy named Sink. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna laugh. When you know this shit, you're gonna laugh a lot. No, it goes from laughter like ha to like damn.
No,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying I'm usually like sick, but I'm used to snow for winter. I was here frozen last year, and then I used to get them frozen in Austin. So yeah,
So we out here doing our thing. You want to show your sign, man? I'm live right now.
Yeah, sure.
Introduce yourself and all that. This is my man right here.
Hello, everybody. I'm Sean, and I put together this board with the help of Zach at Gematria Tech News. I got some of his posts here covering the Jesuit order, all the 201s here on this side. You got the Jesuit puppet, Matthew McConaughey from Uvalde, Texas, and he is University of Texas. He is alum of Texas University. More 201s here, green Converse. Right, Illuminati, Jesuit Order, and you got one of the victims here in front of a motor butterfly from War 201. So I'm just trying to keep it simple to one number, so that way the sleepers per se can get it easily with just one number. And here in the back, I got where you can find Zach's work here. I got the 4 base ciphers. I got Whitman here, the shooter at the University of Texas, bunch of 38s. Got the 201, the military file, and the 139s, right? Gun control 139. Right, Bill Clinton, September 13th, which can be written like 9/13 or 13/9, 139, gun control 139. You got Trump, right? Supreme Court under the Trump administration. Anniversary is 30 weeks and 4 days. 139, the 34th crime number. So
Hey, that's hard.
it's simple. It's simple.
Yeah.
Share it with your friends and family. Appreciate it, Trey.
yeah. He needs to see your board, Sean.
Oh yeah, sure.
What's the YouTube one I'm going to look more into this?
Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, sure. Definitely. Yeah, so many travels. Yeah, sure.
Playing the tennis.
I got the controls now. I got the power.
Yeah, I'll get y'all some more water bottles. You're back.
Appreciate it, Angel.
Yeah.
Sean here. Taking over for Angel. Step away for a while.
Yo, it's hot in Austin. Hot in Austin. What everybody needs to know about this Gematria thing is that Gematria is one of those truths that it doesn't really matter if you believe it or not, because it's already moving, doing what it does. In order for some of these things, Saturday, but she said they ain't no sign for him one way or another either. I ain't really trying to take no chance. I'm just gonna go up there in a little bit for something.
I would just leave it. Just leave it, and then if we see some little bike cop driving around, then we can be like, oh yeah, I guess they are checking. Probably aren't. Probably aren't.
Yeah, on Saturday, I don't think that's how that works anyway.
More in the Austin area, come on through. Come on by. We need all your support.
But like I was saying about this Gematria thing, this is what the real issue is with Gematria. If you don't believe it or understand it or even know what it is, it doesn't matter because it's already doing what it does. Oh, okay.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Thank you. I appreciate it. See, they love me. They love me. Yeah, all the sport. Ain't nobody scared of us. Ain't trying to hurt nobody. That's a nice dress.
Right?
The thing with that Gematria is that it's an old, ancient Jewish Catholic collaboration of code, the numbers in the letters in the words. And this is where you get your this is where you get your Gregorian calendar, which is named after a Catholic Pope, in your English language. It all comes from the same place. There you go, my man. Hey, here you go. Get this one to a friend too.
Oh yeah, it's hot out here.
What is your birthday?
It is hot. Another hot day in Austin, Texas.
Thanks for the support. I'm saying, you look like Pearl a little bit, don't you? You look like my brother a little bit, man. Don't you?
Hell yeah, you do.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, these are
The English language and your calendar comes from someplace. It's a very powerful thing, and you know it. You name the days of the week from Sunday to Monday, and you don't know where the days of the week came from, and why they go in that order. You don't even know. They're spelled with the English language. You pronounce them in the English language. You don't know where that came from. The English language has to come from someplace, and it's a powerful thing. All your love songs, the way you express yourself to people, it all comes out of your human expression through the English language. If you think that has no power or that the source of it means nothing, you are lacking. You're missing the whole point of reality. The English language and your Gregorian calendar comes from someplace. Actually, from the same place.
With the books.
Yeah.
That's right. Hit that like button.
My man, yeah, hit the like button. If you're watching this and you dig it, remember to hit the like button. If you're watching this and you don't like it, I would like to know why you don't like
got
this.
The books out.
Letters and Numbers.
That's got to be the best looking
a work of genius by my man
first
Zachary
copy
K.
of Zach's
Hubbard.
book I've ever seen. He's got the cover. He's got.
Yeah, he's serious. This man got all the books.
Look how nice this book is, man.
Look at that. It's serious.
Look at that. Let's go.
My man Zachary K. Hubbard
Go. Wealth of knowledge right
is
here.
a word wizard.
Look at that. Front and back.
boy.
He's got the Gematria thing
And everybody know who that is,
pinned
right?
down, coding the
How many
English
pages
language
is this thing? It's
in one cipher is
in the
numbering
770s,
the letter
almost
ABC
800.
is
Almost
1, 2,
800
3, all the
pages.
way up to 26 with
If
the
you
letter
haven't
Z.
already,
And
you
then
can get a
in
free
reverse
copy
where
of
Z
Zach's
is
book.
1, all the way up to A
ebook
is
form.
26. Those are two ciphers, front and back.
ebooks are free.
If you do
Ebooks are
this
free.
and you look at
Both of his books are free. Who does that?
names,
Only Zachary K. Hubbard
birthdays,
does that.
events,
Right?
and keywords
He
that
doesn't
they
need to sell it. He
use
wants this information to
in
get out.
news articles and news reports,
He's not after them.
you will see that in the mix of the calendar with the birthdays and the dates of these events, and you mix that with the English
Sorry
words,
for
the
not keeping
names,
up
and
with the chat.
everything,
Going so
these
fast.
two things being formed together by the same group, they actually continue to reunite and come together ritualistically when you decode these words and these birthdays and the people involved, the names of the people involved in these events. You realize that they're doing a ritualistic dance. There's a mingling, there's an expression, there is a message behind decoding these words, their names,
That's right, Rick
the
James.
dates of these events,
Thanks
and
for
the
keeping
keywords
people
that they use in
accountable.
these news articles. There's
How
no
many
way
likes
hell
we
that
got
it
right
will
now?
organically
51, come on.
manifest the way it does. You got to
Come
pay
on, people.
attention. The people who develop these things are powerful people. They're influential people. And when people are powerful and influential to affect the world as they do, you got to beware of the ego, the power, and the influence that comes out of doing that. When you look at the English language and the Gregorian calendar, they making you march to their tune whether you like it or not, because you was born on a Tuesday. and you have a name that's in English that has a spelling. Using words. Come on, bro. You are forever entangled in this shit. You just gotta ask where it came from. And people that give this shit to the world, they feel like something. And they might, I'm not even saying that they completely unjustified in feeling this way. But they give you the technology. They give you the marvelous equipment, finances, organization, and manpower. They organize these things so that you can have these beautiful skyscrapers like you see right here in Austin, Texas. Let me turn this camera around. This is a beautiful city. They give you this. They give you everything. Whoever gave you that car and that smartphone and this electricity and everything that we use and live by, even to all the way down to you introducing yourself, expressing yourself to another human being, somebody asking you what time it is, and you tell them what time it is or what the date is today. Everything you do, you are tapping in, connecting to, and paying homage to the English language and the Gregorian calendar. You have to know that by default, and there's no conspiracy theory in that. What's today, Saturday? Who named today Saturday? What does it mean? Where did it come from? If you think there's something that powerful, that we name the days of the week by this, has absolutely no influence and power beyond the fact that somebody named today Saturday, you tweaking, bro. You tweaking, you bugging, because there's a whole lot of ego and power and this sense of power, control, and grandeur that's going to come with whoever is doing this to the world, bro. A college basketball team can't even win the game without the players feeling like they the man. That they carry the city on their back, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man, whoever gave you that smartphone think they better than you, bro. And y'all gotta stop pretending like somehow that don't make no sense or that don't lead to something. Because it don't just stop there. This is a powerful topic what we're talking about here. Y'all gotta believe that. Y'all gotta understand that. But there's a whole lot going on with that shit. And you don't gotta believe it, recognize it, call it out, ride with it. Man, we just in it, bro. You just in the middle of that shit, because it already is what it is. And it don't need your confirmation or for you to agree to it or co-sign on it for it to be true. It's already too late. It's already true. And if you don't know that or you don't want to believe that, none of that matters. Not to them, it don't matter at all. You have to know that. And there's absolutely nothing that could ever be as prominent and influential in the world. They can actually do what they are doing to your life that you're supposed to lay down to. In order for you to lay down to these different control systems, what they want you to do is to first of all believe that they're in control and you're not. But no politician would ever answer with a straight face a simple question if I asked them, do I owe myself? Yes or no? They would never tell me. Big dog. Big dog.
Give me one too. Give me one here too. You know you gotta do it, bro.
Bring it in, Bill.
But yeah, bring it together right here. You know what I mean? What's up?
This is what they hate.
Yeah, exactly. We're bringing it together right here. This is what they don't want to see. This is the last thing they want to see right here.
No, they always they act like the white guy must be racist and I must be a thug. But
Yeah, no, it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
And the whole time they feeding us the racial divide.
Exactly.
Washington D.C. is trying to dominate us, and they look like a fucking skin rainbow.
No shit.
They get along.
But hey, all you gotta do is look at history though. Go back to the Nazi era, but they divide and conquer, take your rights away, and they put you against each other as they sneak around and do your bullshit. Exactly. That's why they want to. That's why they want to burn our books and get all that shit out of here, because fucking you can't repeat history if they fucking lose it.
Yeah. And they had to be sneaky. They had to be extremely violent.
Exactly.
Because they know if they don't sneak around, or if they don't imply the violence, we will recognize them and run them the fuck out of there.
Exactly. That's why they got this pandemic, this pandemic, that, keep everybody looking somewhere else.
The greatest hustle
Fuck yeah. Making billions off that shit right there. And that's why they keep weed illegal too. That shit will fix everything else besides all that bullshit.
And now they calm down a lot of motherfuckers and sit on their ass and think
Exactly. Right there, brother. Hell yeah.
So check it out. We came here to bring knowledge to, liberal Austin. We have met more free thinkers that are up on knowledge here than most places.
Oh, no, yeah, totally. It's
Thank
how
you for
I
passed by at the right time. Thank you.
And I'm from Cali originally too, so exactly. I'm supposedly the worst of the worst.
Whereabouts?
LA, San Pedro.
Whereabouts?
San Pedro.
Okay.
They got on.
I used to live in,
right here.
look, you say, Compton, we say Paramount, so that sounds
Oh
scary.
shit! Exactly. I'm just down the 110 from you guys right there. You
I
know.
like 710 and a long
All right, we can take the 110 to the
I'm a New
end.
Yorker. I
Yeah.
got that.
Well, like we say, San Pedro, where the ghetto meets the sea.
They got great surf and turf out there.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
it is,
Yes,
bro.
the best.
But you know, everybody's American outside of it. You know, it's like a. But it's been that way throughout history. The Bible tells you know, even look at God's war. You know what I mean? Japan. You know, where all the big cities harbor all the. It's just a cesspool.
Call it power.
Yeah, bro.
And guess what? Just like America, everybody speaks different languages, not coming together, and they know.
What they want you to believe that the right to protect your life
I tell people,
depends on how they treat you about their Second Amendment.
Bumpies in them,
The fact of the matter is,
yeah.
they can wipe their ass with the Second Amendment, flush it down the toilet, blow the toilet up, set the house on fire. It's still true. I get to protect my life with whatever I get my hands on. There's nothing they can do to destroy that. So don't be so upset and so hyped up about what they're writing, about the Second Amendment, laws that they're trying to use to break it up, disrupt it, amend it. Doesn't
Born and
matter.
raised, I
think it's
lived
funny
there
that
from
they even doing all
Idaho,
of this bullshit,
Georgia,
'cause I can
fucking
care less.
Washington, and now
There's
here.
nothing they're gonna be able to ever say.
Yeah,
that
I've been
make
all
me
over.
say,
I've been about
maybe I
30 of the
shouldn't
states,
have
so.
this.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck
San Diego.
if even one man
San Diego's in
in the world has a gun. I want to be the second man with the gun.
Good thing about America is the border wall is actually all the way up.
Yeah, they got.
That's all the way up to San Diego, so we don't get the crossings as bad as like Arizona and here. You know?
Yeah, because you just take the boats
You
around
live
the
in
wall
San
and the
Diego?
ocean.
You live in San Diego?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was living in Huntington Beach.
Okay, got
Orange
it.
County.
Yeah.
It's
I used to have a
south
house
of
in
LA County.
Temecula, so you know they got the secondary checkpoints where the 15 meets to
Yes,
215.
in Marietta.
Yes.
Yeah, like Temecula.
That's right.
Yep.
That's where I lived. Yeah.
Oh, no way. Oh,
Well,
cool.
I was a
want to
hairdresser
back my
for a
mom
long
up.
time. I was married to a marina one time, so Camp Pendleton's
Yeah, it's right there.
So remember,
Oh,
everybody's
yeah.
running out to Temecula, Marietta,
Yeah.
Wildemar, and then 2008 hit. Poof.
Yeah. It's bad
All
out there, huh?
yes,
When all else
yes.
fails and government wants to weigh you down, what they want you to do is to already have told yourself that you don't need this, that you've given it up. Nothing they can say about the Second Amendment is going to make me think that somehow I magically don't have a natural right to defend my life against anybody about anything that they bring to me if they want to hurt me.
That man got a
That
God-given
is, it's already there, bro. It's already there.
I have a good way of
See, but they don't want you
This
to
shit
know
is-
that
is-
you're
No, exactly.
or a woman. Yeah.
They don't want us to rock this shit like this.
No,
They
no,
keep
no.
tampering with the Second Amendment to see where y'all emotions are, to see if y'all go crazy. I
Not
think
really.
it's
He
funny
might
when they
actually-
write that stupid shit, because I already don't care.
So
We are hornets with stingers, bro. Expect the stinger. There's nothing you can do naturally to take this from me. You gotta
Yeah,
trick
yeah.
me, hypnotize me, or fight me for it.
Oh, yeah.
All this other stuff in between don't even matter, bro.
Well, shit,
Don't
did you
even
guys hear
matter.
about that one out at the
They
actual,
just
they're
tried to
calling it
pass some,
mass shooting in San
some,
Pedro?
assault,
The one that
rifle
just happened
ban.
at the
I
park?
don't know
No,
what
that
the
was
fuck
just
assault
him making
rifle is.
bullshit. It wasn't a
They
mass
let you know that
shooting.
they
It wasn't a
really
car
are.
show. It wasn't this. It
When
was
they
just
tell you
gang
that
banging
we are calling this
bullshit.
an assault rifle, I have a defense rifle, and that's what I call it. So if they came to me right now in this moment and say we are here to remove all the assault rifles,
Yep.
I
Oh,
would
no,
say,
yeah.
you're
They
not talking
opened
to
all
me,
in, and
because
that's
this
why
is
the
a defense
news came out
rifle.
instantly
You want
on
to
that
talk to
one.
somebody else.
wait.
What you just talking about?
So
No, that's the thing with that
Y'all
one.
don't
They,
get to make these
instead of saying
definitions
and
and
calling
do
it what it
all
is, a
this
gang
funny ass
shooting,
shit, but
which
I get
it
to
was,
do that.
because
And you know
now
that
he
I
drove
get to
and
do
they
that.
called it mass shooting, which it was not. They said it was a
Because
community
you are telling people
car
they get to
show.
call
It was not a
themselves a
community
man
car show.
today and a
One
woman
time a
tomorrow
year
if
they
they
come and
choose.
do that.
but you know what they say?
Well, I'm gonna call myself a god today, and this is a defensive
Oh
rifle.
no,
Now you
exactly,
can't say
exactly,
nothing
and that's
to
what
me.
that. Yeah, 'cause-
Don't talk to me about
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Right outside the Capitol building, downtown Austin, Texas. This is my first time in Texas. Texas seems pretty damn cool to me. I like this place. I mean, this is the Lone Star State. Gun rights is something that's very familiar with a lot of people here. And it should be.
Exactly.
The only thing
And we got this tug of war in DC going on where they want to ban
Oh, no,
assault rifles, and
exactly.
on the same, on the
And
other
that's
side.
total
They're
propaganda.
talking about trying to
So it's
gain
bullshit.
national reciprocity so that if you are legal,
Yeah, no, and no shit, like, just like the cops, they tell you, the cops can lie to you like a motherfucker in there and not have to tell them.
And on top of
Tell the truth at
that,
all.
let's say
No, it's not.
hypothetically, we get national reciprocity from coast to coast. Fine, cool. I'm not going to cheer when they do that shit, because what that means is
right.
they are inevitably admitting that when it wasn't like that,
Yeah.
they were in the
That's a
wrong.
big
Now, how
thing
much
like that.
damage did
Yeah.
they cause while they were in the wrong about how this should have been? See what I'm saying? That's why you can't give them the
No,
power.
no shit.
And
Really?
Give to them
Okay.
just because it is them. They got to be right.
No
Whoever comes to
shit,
me
really?
says
Okay.
you got to be right, bro. Because if you're not right,
I'm sorry, I cuss a lot, so you
know
might
what
have
I'm
made it
right.
out. No, it's like, yeah, I told you I can't have a conversation without dropping like 6 butt bombs in it.
Now we're going to spin it this way. Man, oh, gang, Austin, beautiful, yo.
I ain't high class, I ain't no class. I'm just low class.
This number, they were really big with 38.
All right.
You're trying to pick up an error.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us Democrats support sending them.
Hate everywhere. Man. The red phone?
Really? All right.
Oh, Burisma and all that crap.
Yeah.
All areas of society.
No way. Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Oh, no shit. She's still propaganda. Yeah. The symbol is the warriors.
No way.
Oh, no shit, dude.
Steph Curry's real name is Wardell.
It is? No way.
Check out the house. 1938. 19 times 2 and 38.
It's a big script. What's that?
No, it doesn't.
That's the style. Yeah. I mean, they break everything out.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, it is.
Yeah, it was just like a
Rams?
So we had about 5 minutes. Dude was saying,
Oh, really?
Dude was saying, that sick little dude going around checking out. Like, you should have on Saturday anyway. What's up, bro? You want to give me the background back in like that?
No. Yeah.
You can get the same angle from right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. No, it is. I was gonna say because games all come down numbers. All numbers.
Especially yeah.
Dang, I'm gonna catch the shade for a second. Yeah. I'm gonna get my sunset. That little blue thing right there. That's a water fountain.
Who it is?
See that little blue thing?
Yeah.
Hey,
Rags, I'm gonna get the water fountain.
Yeah. No, yeah. Hold it. What's up? Okay.
So check this out too. One last one. Remember this time?
Yeah.
This is a cross count. Why is it the same number? People cross count.
No, that should be different.
And people are like, oh, maybe it's in a line. This is the map. Complete opposite sides.
Oh no, and that's totally different distance
And
right
look
there.
at the background. This is a different place. And then going into town, check this out. 11 and 83. Remember?
Yep.
Yep. Is the map.
Yeah.
So check this out.
No
right across the
shit.
street from this work site, mailbox 704. Remember, the race is up. 74.
Yeah, 74.
Killing.
Yeah.
So check this out. By the school, the unloading sign. I have a problem. You don't need 2 hour window.
No. No.
Hey, yo, we still in this bitch. We taking pictures. Let me turn it this way. Yo.
It's right there. Sometimes this place is
The whole fact of the matter is, it's a natural right for you to protect the only life you know that you have, or whatever you can get your hands on. And nobody has the moral right to tell you to do not to use a gun, and you don't have a moral obligation to listen to nobody. Not in defense, you don't gotta listen to nobody.
For sure. All right. Thank you guys.
Hey, y'all stay cool.
You guys have a good one.
Likewise.
I think we're gonna go take a dip in the water.
Yeah. Stay cool out there.
Those two boats right there?
Yeah.
If you follow that link, those are the ebook downloads.
Oh, okay.
Poster of truth.
Oh, okay, cool.
I stayed up all
Right
night
on.
on this
Hey,
poster.
thank you,
These
bro.
are all,
Have a
these
good
are
day,
all my
bro.
photos
Appreciate
that
you
I
guys,
took
man.
on both trips, except
Be
for
blessed, bro.
Java
Yeah, you
Hut
too, bro.
and,
Appreciate you guys.
Take care
Bye,
now.
sister.
Nice meeting
Have a good
you.
one.
Hey, y'all want water? We have frozen waters. You want one? Hun, you want a water? I got a frozen water. Y'all been out here. See you later.
Have a good one, man. Appreciate you guys. Love you, brother.
Like Austin is blowing our minds. We haven't met not one libtard
But you know what?
crybaby.
It's probably because they're not fucking off tonight.
Yeah.
They did, Richard. We sent them away with the cars. I don't know if I think Sean showed them. This is, of course, my girly touch. You know what the guys bring to me because I made them all dainty and little. Jeremy wasn't a fan. They need to be bigger. They reminded me of Fortune Cookie Fortune.
Damon,
You know that what is it, Pirates of the Caribbean, where Johnny Depp's out there? He's like, I am chief. I want big fire. I am chief. Big fire.
Right.
Big cards.
So yeah, our next thing is I definitely want to do bookmarks because I know when I get a free bookmark, I use it because I have so many books, and we'll put riddles on them. Yeah, but you know they're like this but bigger. They're like these dimensions. Whenever I get a good big bookmark, I use it. I do, so I look at it all the time. How y'all doing? First day. Oh shit, the light is going off. Let's go see.
The real truth is that the world is way too big, it's way too complicated for you to think that the things that actually manifest the most important aspects of the human experience are not being driven by people that have ego problems. Yes, the hell they do. They have big ego problems, and I don't know if I blame them. If I was responsible for your fucking iPhone, I would feel like I'm the man, okay? It's not that much of a stretch to feel like these people all know and recognize each other's influence on humanity, how we actually have to attribute the manifestation of the human experience to them. I didn't build these buildings. Who did that? Who gave you this iPhone? Who gave you this internet technology? Who is running this military-industrial complex? What about the economic system? Huh? The World Economic Forum, Council on Foreign Relations, the Vatican, DC, what's the London? Ain't that the economic center of the world?
Central bank or some shit.
Yeah. So
Central bank or some shit.
yeah, with all the central banking, listen, anybody who is running the banking system, they are well aware of who is behind military manifestation of all these weapons, the weaponry, the contracts, all that shit. Whoever's behind the contracts is literally feeding the weapons to both sides. Halliburton.
Arms manufacturers.
Yeah, look how quick
Smith &
Halliburton
Wesson.
showed up in
Wesson.
in Iraq and Afghanistan. Yeah, all these guys. Listen, you can see a global conflict and both sides of the war is shooting bangers and guns and bombs and shit made by the same people. If an Italian mobster shows up and gives guns to the Crips and the Bloods, and then they shoot each other with that shit, you can look at the Italian mafia and be like, why you give them that shit? And what did you gain from that? Whoever's at the head of these things, they watch the division underneath them fight and battle over all of this stuff. They act like the economy is tanking, there's a recession, all this other shit is going on, but that's built into what's going on. The American dollar is doomed to fail. It was made to do that. They removed it off the gold standard for a reason. They got to pull the rug out from under you. There's no other way to see this shit because no politician will ever answer you if you ask them what are they going to do about getting rid of the debt and what happens when the debt is deemed insurmountable, it goes into permanent default, and somebody got to pay. Ask them what happens.
That's all they got. That's why they gave us a social security number. We're the collateral of the
We are the collateral.
loan.
Yeah, we are the collateral. Your birth certificate is printed on bond paper. And when you say you are in bondage, and I try to point you to this Gematria shit and how the English language is telling you a story, anything printed on bond paper should be suspicious because the word bond means something, and it's not arbitrary that they use that to describe the fucking paper. What's wrong with y'all? Stop playing. Stop playing. Why they call it that? They could have called it anything as bond paper. Fuck out of here. Y'all tweaking, bro. Y'all are bugging.
Like America's built on all these Egyptian architecture and Egyptian stuff, but the word Egypt means house of bondage.
Egypt means house of bondage.
That's why there's a big obelisks and Egyptian.
The
stuff.
obelisk in DC, they always put the obelisk where they know that they have established the control system so that they can then watch their plan manifest all around it. Like a lake freezing in the wintertime, like eventually frozen ice. That's what they do. They put that obelisk there and then boom, watch us dominate the shit. Every time, everywhere. They put the pyramid on your dollar. What the hell would an American dollar have anything to do with a fucking pyramid? Ask yourself that. Because if a village in China had a currency that had the fucking St. Louis arch on it, you would wonder what the fuck they got to do with St. Louis. You would wonder why that looked like that. So when it's the other way, you don't wonder why the pyramid is on your American dollar, you better stop playing with life.
Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis was originally a city in Egypt.
Yeah,
And
Memphis
is it the Bass Pro Shop that has the big pyramid? Isn't that somewhere in Tennessee?
I'm not sure. I ain't never heard of that.
Bass Pro Shop.
What is it about that?
It's like Memphis is based on Egypt, and they have that big pyramid in Memphis. Yeah. They have it in Vegas too. There's like big pyramids in Vegas.
The pyramid in Vegas. I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Let me see if that's right. Where that Bass Pro Shop pyramid is.
Yeah.
I think it's Memphis though.
Yeah. See, I ain't know about that in Memphis. Listen, man. The whole world is telling you a story.
Yeah. Bass Pro Shops at the pyramid.
Yeah.
There it is.
See, the whole world is telling you a story.
What does bass fishing have to do with a pyramid? Why would you have that?
Like what is that about, bro? Listen, when you talk about the power it takes to put something like that into the earth, you're talking about a pyramid in Memphis. Whoever did that is serious. Now you gotta ask yourself, why are they naming it like this? Where is it in the location? Who are the people behind it? And then you gotta give them credit where credit is due. There's no way that any of that stuff is arbitrary. They arbitrarily just randomly doing this shit because it looks cool. Stop it.
And it's something specific to the coordinates that they built the pyramid right there.
Yeah, it's literally dead center of the earth. I think it's 0, 0, longitude and latitude. The Egyptian pyramid of Giza is dead center. That's weird. So then you got to ask yourself, because that used to spook me up, because I was thinking, oh, whoever put that there must have never seen a bird's eye view of the whole planet to know that they were putting that. Man, that's some Gematria shit, bro, because the coordinate plane that goes across the earth to navigate these things across the ley lines and all types of other stuff that y'all may or may not even know about isn't arbitrary. It is a masterful crafting of dominating the manifestation of reality on planet Earth. Somebody's playing God with you. Don't believe that, because you want to believe that if that was the case, if it happened to be true, you would already know. You surprised that you don't know, and now somebody got to tap you on the shoulder and go, hey, did you know, come on, bro, y'all tweaking, bro. New information should entice you guys into the excitement of preparing your mind to learn something new. As soon as somebody says something about Gematria and they begin to talk about it and you don't really know exactly what it is that they're trying to get at, you let that shit go on one ear and out the other as if it's not worth your time because you don't already know. Y'all are tweaking. Y'all gotta wake up, bro, because the reality is trying to tell you something. The clues to this stuff is all around you. And nobody seems to notice, nobody seems to care, and they like it like that. They need you to, number one, not even know that anything is going on, because maybe you're too dumb or too scared to care. Number two, if you do see it, they want you to feel like, what can I do? Number The next thing on the list, what they want you to do is to be so intimidated by what you think is going to happen to you if you challenge them, that you can know exactly what it is going on, and they can count on you being too scared to ever do anything about it. That's real. And they do these different little psyops to influence different groups after they devise you to keep y'all in line where they expected for you to be. They gave you Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, and they like, if you're militant, we'll kill you, bro. If you're peaceful, we will kill you too, because they want you to be scared to say something. I ain't scared. I don't give a fuck. Y'all didn't shake me with none of that shit, bro. And I can tell that that's the influence that y'all want to have on people, because a lot of people in my family, my black family, when they knew I was doing this, after I started doing this in 2018, my uncle told me right away, you know they killed X and King, you think they're not going to kill you? That's what he said to me. That shit was meant to be a deterrent, to make us feel like it's not worth trying to slay a dragon that you can't beat. They will smoke your ass. Don't even say nothing to them, don't bother, just live your life. That's what he told me to do. Are you kidding me? Nah, bro. Not going, because death is death, bro. And whatever that's going to be, it's going to come to you. What I cannot do is to live my life even knowing, even a little bit, because once you go too far, then you're stuck. Now you know. You can never go back. And once you know, you got to make a choice, bro. And if you don't got that warrior spirit, just support. Financially, share the information, look into it yourself until you can find it in your heart and in your mind to understand where this is coming from, with the Gematria and the natural realization that you got a right to protect your life with whatever you can get your hands on. You don't got a moral obligation to listen to anybody tell you not to choose a gun, and they don't got a moral right to tell you not to choose a gun. Where they get it from? They ain't get it from nowhere but extreme force, violence, and domination, and tricking your ass. And when those are the tools that they use to gain this dominance over the world, you also have a natural right to go, fuck you, do something to it. Fuck you gonna do about it? The fuck is you gonna do about me? Because we see you and we not playing, we don't like you. You got all right to do that. They want you to not have this kind of spirit or understanding about this type of stuff, which is weird to me. Me and RPM Godwolf was joking earlier saying that these gun rights and the way they try to fight us over this shit is so funny that what they actually should be doing is paying us for armor ourselves in America, because we serve as the true national, and we serve as the true national guard. We're national defense, bro. And you know that because a Japanese naval officer or whoever the fuck said this famous quote. He said, no one would invade the mainland of America because there'd be a rifle behind every blade of grass. That's what this dude said. That's true because of people like me, people like my cousin, and people like this man right here. We should be on the fucking payroll, bro, because we are literally, we should have been without your damn permission. It's damn sure without your blessing, because you're trying to take it. But we are serving for ourselves and for the greater good, as long as we continue to arm ourselves across America. We serve as the biggest standing army in the world. Don't nobody want to smoke with us. Y'all think, oh, what are you gonna do with big government? Against big government, what we gonna do? There's less than what, 600 and some thousand
it's way
sworn
more
officers. It's way more of us. You can arm all of the people in this country between the 18 and 24, and we will smoke anything. 18 to 24, they'll smoke anything. Give them all guns, they'll smoke anything. No, nothing's gonna stop them. You want to talk about the bombs and the boy, we'll infiltrate all that shit, boy. Look, that'll do a little damage for a little bit. It ain't gonna stop. There's too many of us, and that's the way it's supposed to be. On a personal level, you have a right to be like kind of dangerous when you're talking about protecting your life. At what point about me protecting my life should somebody say, oh, that's too much, you doing too much? I'm talking about my life. As soon as I ain't doing enough, I'll be in the fucking dirt, boy, and I don't have to accept that.
What make the police protecting you not too much?
Yeah, because they can do whatever.
What that make them not do too much? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When protecting yourself should be standard.
It should be standard. It should be accepted as the default position, and you should be able to go where they go and beyond.
You should get a fucking fine for not having a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
For you looking like easy pickings, looking like the soft target, they should be like, you drawing the attention to you with your soft ass. You ain't got a gun. Go get a gun right now.
America, look, we find you because you ain't got no fucking rifle.
Yep. That's what the problem is. We will find you and make you take a gun course and get this gun.
Period.
They can't take the guns without using guns, and that automatically makes them hypocrites.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to be a hypocrite to say, hey, you can't have that gun, and then say, oh, we're going to use the gun to get it. You know what else is fucking hypocritical? I've done over 60 open carry demonstrations in Iowa where I live at, and a few of them abroad. All the cops, contrary to what the news says, they do not treat me like a rattlesnake. They don't do what they say they do to black people. They not doing that, bro. They just not doing it. I'm not saying they never do it. It's not a default position for the police to do that. But you know what? All the cops that wave with me and support me in Iowa, if they write it on magical paper that I'm not okay now, they'll turn their back on me and now they want to fight. You don't think that's weird? If you don't think that's weird, you have a cognitive problem. I'm sorry. Because the police where I live, they love me, they know me on site. Me and my cousin was just literally a half a block away. We can smell the gunpowder from a shooting. That's on one of my videos in my live stream. Go check it out. The police rolled past us 7 minutes later. That's what their response time was. They saw me and my cousin on the corner just like this. Kept on going. They knew it wasn't us. Ain't that weird that they'll tell you on the news that black people can't even hold a fucking cell phone in their hand without getting smoked by the police, but the cops show up to a shooting, an actual shooting, on my live stream. The police show up to an actual shooting on my live stream with an actual victim, and they looked one time at us and kept on going. What is that, bro? How did that happen? Y'all don't understand how that happened? I tell you how it happened. The news wants you to feel a certain way about certain things, and then y'all stick to it. As soon as I say 2 words against what you saw in the news, all of a sudden I'm some conspiracy theorist, or I don't know what I'm talking about, or I'm trying to convince you of something that you don't need no convincing of because you're already secure where you are. It's ridiculous, man. Y'all are bugging, bro. But you got to keep in mind the protection that the police offer you. All the protection that the police offer you, that's good. But that protection is already your natural responsibility anyway. If you take all of the good things that the police do and you take that responsibility into your own hands as nature intended, you realize that so much of the bad stuff that they do that you can't do without going to jail is so much of a violation of their own law, according to U.S. Title 18, Section 242, and of natural law. You would have to say, they gotta go. We can't get nobody in there that can do all the good stuff that they do and subtract all of the bad stuff that they do. What the fuck is so wrong with that? Because I think the situation is dying.
Love the sign, man. Can I get a photo?
I think the situation is serious.
Love the sign. My friend's gonna love this.
Y'all gotta stop bugging. Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Wow. But the camera's facing this way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thanks for the support and understanding, man.
I'll see you guys, man. You guys keep fighting the fight.
Do you arm yourself?
It's good to know. It's good to know you guys. I mean,
stay armed.
They're trying to take it away, man.
Yeah, they just.
And that's what I'm trying to tell people.
I tried to pass some bill yesterday.
I think it passed. I think it passed.
Well, it passed the Congress, but it has to go to another.
It ain't gonna pass the Senate, I don't think. But this is what the issue is. Like, I think they want us to be tied up in them doing that, so that we go, oh my God, what are they going to do? Are they going to take over? They're not going. They can only trick you out of it to fight you for it. It's already a natural right. The Constitution was meant to outline the Second Amendment so we can speak in their legal language. So while they're doing their legal shit, they can realize that on the outside of that shit, when they mess up, natural people out here who feel like they're across the line are going to make them stop and make them start over. That's what that was for. I don't care what they write that shit. It's already too late, bro. It's already too late. We already got it. It's already too late. If they want to start a fight with a person like me, 41 years old, never hurt anybody in my life, I have a legal firearm. I passed the background check. If all of a sudden there's a conflict between me and law enforcement, and there's never been before because it's something they wrote on magical paper, but I'm the bad guy for telling them, no, don't do this. There's something wrong, man. I don't even know why people give them the credit to even listen to them even for a second. You should be like, shut up, talk about something else. We don't need la 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 la. You should do that to them. It doesn't matter what they say.
They've got the media on their side. They've got media. They've got Hollywood. They've got entertainment. They have the tech companies behind them as well too.
Yeah, they do. And then outside of all of that, they got to get on the ground and actually come get this shit. What they gonna do then? What they gonna do then? They gonna come get this shit? Biden, you gonna come do it? I want you to come do it, Biden. You knock on my door and come get that shit. You do it. I bet you won't do it. I bet you won't do it.
The media wouldn't even be effective if no one didn't listen to it.
Nah, it wouldn't. They need you to do that.
But the advertisers wouldn't put money into it if it didn't yield views or whatever.
Yeah, and they really need that media shit, man, because this is what the problem with the media is. A lot of stuff they bring up to you, you should care, and they know it. So they go, got your ass, and then they manipulate you with it. The racial thing, it is an issue. Is it a big issue like they make it? No. How the hell am I in the middle of white-ass Iowa doing over 60 open carry demonstrations and all the cops do this? That's what they do. all the time. They don't treat me like a rattlesnake. But if they write it on magical paper, that all of a sudden I'm not okay, those same cops will come get me. You gotta know that that's wrong, man. Stop letting them do that shit. You know it's wrong. Stop letting them do that, bro.
Gaslighting. Gaslighting.
Yeah, that shit is whack, bro. That shit is whack. Stop letting them do that shit, man. Damn. Fuck. That's why I got out here doing this shit. When I first decided to do this, I was telling myself, go out here and paint an awesome, peaceful, loving picture. That way, the day they ever go back on this shit to make it look crazy, I got a track record of being like, I'm hugging soft target ass, random ass civilians, walking up to me, pregnant women, ex-military, young kids, people that didn't even know you can even do this in Iowa. All of these people are coming up to me, showing me love, not being scared of me, actually hugging me. That's why I came up with the sign, actually hugging me, bro. There's too long of a track record of me saying, look, do you see? So that you have something to compare it to the day that they go fucking bananas with this shit, and then they go the other way. Now you got a track record that it shouldn't have happened like that. How is it? What cop waved at me that'll knock on my door with his gun later? Why? Man, don't let them do that shit, bro. Stop playing, man. If you let them do that, then you get what you deserve, bro. But that's what the real natural law is. Whatever you allow somebody to do to you is what's going to be done to you. And the only way you can make it be known to manifest the unfairness in that is to stop them to say unfair. The only way things look unfair is when you bring them to heel about what it is that they're doing that's unfair. Otherwise, it looks like compliance, just like it does if you vote for the lesser of two evils. Your fucking vote looks like somebody that loved this motherfucker the whole time. You go, I don't like either one of them. Lesser of two evils. You look like you love them by the vote, dummy. Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all tweaking, bro. Y'all bugging, man. Stop letting them do this weird shit. All you gotta do is just stand up for yourself and say, I'm not gonna let anybody hurt me, and I don't even care what the reason is that they bring to me. And I wanna know the truth, and I'm trying to love everybody as much as I can. I don't know what else to tell y'all. There is nothing else.
Have you heard that quote that says, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, but the violent take it by force?
No.
You heard that before?
No, that's dope. That's dope. That's real. That's
Have you
dope.
heard the one about the sword? It says, whoever doesn't have a sword, let him sell his cloak and buy one.
Yep, I have heard that one before. And that's the absolute truth, man. Listen, I heard this one before, and I always like this one. It's better to be a warrior in the garden than if it was that sweet out here, and y'all think, we back on. I don't know what all of that looked like while we were trying to get my phone to cool down, but we back in here. Like I was just about to say, if it's safe enough for us to be unarmed out here, disarm the police first. Disarm them first. If I see a squad of cops and none of them got a gun, maybe I might put mine. I'm still not gonna put mine down. What is it?
Get one out of here. I didn't want to pull her back where she couldn't carry that motherfucker.
Well, it says 48.
Damn, somebody brought them over here.
48 minutes, so I guess it never.
To the airport or shit.
I guess it never turned off. It must have just read the screen. It must have just turned the screen off for a second. Because yeah, it says 48 minutes. So
Yeah, it just turned off for a second. I guess
I told you she had a minute.
Yeah.
Oh no, y'all tripping. Come on, man.
Brother pass with the mask on.
Outside?
Outside. They long sleeve pants. Probably got on long socks.
See, I've always been a big motherfucker all my life. I don't even see how the fuck nobody wearing pants or anything in this shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
I can't do it, bro. Like, what the fuck? I can't. The only way I'm putting them bitches on if I'm going to work inside.
if you look at
Yeah, after a while.
or use wet up a bandana.
Oh,
I'm about to get my bandana. I think it's in my suitcase. I have one of those little cooling bandanas.
Oh, yeah. fuck?
From here, all the way to 6 hours. It's like up in the panhandle.
You live here now?
I live in Fort Worth.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
That's like a 3 hours, 3, 4, 4.
Yeah, a little bit less than 2.
That's good. Woo. Yo, I really do like it there. This is my first time being in Texas. This is the first I think I've ever been from home too. No, that's not true. I've been in LA.
You go to Oklahoma?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Dude, this is the first time. Oklahoma was like,
But then again, from here to Oklahoma City is like 3 hours to Dallas and then like 3 more to Oklahoma City. Yeah, it's not amount of hours.
yeah.
Nigga, what I told you?
Yeah.
I said this shit is spread the fuck out.
Texas is like a foreign country. It's pretty big. You got a lot of major cities too, so Texas is cool.
Badass bitch.
I like it down here in Texas. Texas is dope. That'd be nice to have a house down here in Texas and then one up north for the summertime. This house, fuck down here right now. What up, Bamboo? My boy Bamboo, always showing love, trying to promote the shit, recognizing the importance of what it is that I'm talking about. Not just in the Gematria shit, but how this gun shit come into play.
How do you see the comments?
They'll scroll up. They'll scroll up when a new one comes. Then you flip it up and you can go through them.
Yeah, he's like a big little thing that chills here.
Yeah. Green Arrow in here. Denise is in here. Of course, yeah, it wasn't exactly buffering. It was bugging out because it was in the sun and my phone was like hot as hell, so it was about to overheat. So I had to put it in the shade, put a bottle of water up against the back of it.
It's almost about to be.
Yeah, let me move it back a little bit more, get it out the sun. The sun was baking my shit. Yeah, man, but listen, what I love about Gematria when it comes together with this gun shit is that you get a good opportunity, a sincere opportunity to understand some very complicated things about how the world actually works. And you gotta pay respect to the Gregorian calendar that we're all using and the English language, especially when it's coupled with the American petrodollar. Then you watch how all three of these things fucking skip to my little across the globe. If you're in another country and you're trying to do commerce and you're trying to be super successful on a global scale, you need that American dollar and that English language and you know it. They keep on coming together. The force and the people behind it to make sure that these things stay together, to work together, to do something to the world, you gotta pay respect to that. If you can't respect the power in that, it's almost like you're saying you don't even recognize what it is that I'm saying. As soon as you recognize what it is that I'm saying, that what you do know is, whatever that power is, for them, all those things to come together in that way, including the Gregorian calendar, you have to know that whoever and whatever is behind that is some powerful stuff that some respect is due, some recognition is due. How not? How is it not? You express yourself your whole life with that English language because you know it's a powerful thing. If you speak English and nothing else, you don't know nothing else but how to even interact with another human being, express your emotions, how to ask for help, or to console a friend. You using the English language to do all of this stuff throughout your life. When I say that it's important, you should ask where it came from, and you go, I don't really care. You bugging, bro. Y'all stupid, bro. Y'all should want better than that for yourself. I think it's a good feeling to try to understand how the world works in these ways, and then to make an honest, sincere attempt to understand it. And when you do understand it, to just have some pride in yourself. Because if you understand Gematria, I want you to stand up and give yourself a round of applause right now. Pat yourself on the fucking back because you do deserve it, because it's something that not enough people understand, and I think the world is in a bad place because of that. You gotta understand what that shit is. I would be mad as hell if I never heard of Gematria and on my deathbed somebody was trying to quick explain this shit to me. I would be like, damn man, I'm finna check out? Fuck.
Bro,
Bro,
I want to know what the fuck you talking about, how far it goes and where it's at. That'd be a bogus ass life cliffhanger for somebody to introduce you
Can I
to.
grab a picture? Is that okay?
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Would you want? When do you mind taking that?
Oh, you want to get in it?
Picture
Yeah,
with
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it's interesting for me.
Oh, yeah, it should be. I'm glad it is, bro. Hold on, let me
Yeah, I can take it. You jump in as well.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Get over there. Thank you.
Awesome.
Great, thank you, man.
No, man, appreciate it. Where you guys from?
I live here.
Yeah, I'm from the UK, London. Thank you very much. Good, man.
UK?
Yeah,
What city?
London.
London, okay.
Yeah,
Big
thank
city
you.
over there.
Yeah,
So,
that's
check it
good.
out, Texas, seeing what's about. I like it so far. Austin's beautiful, man.
Right,
You got
yeah.
a great city. But cool, thank you, man, very much. Oh shit, when it signs. But thank you a lot, man.
Yeah, thanks. Look, this guy's from the UK, from London. Walk right up to us. He had no fear about him to see us doing this. It's not what people are saying it is. You guys gotta stop letting them fool you into feeling like that, man. Don't let them.
Guns in.
Can't even have guns in it. This should be so foreign and so strange to him. I'm pretty sure he heard about this quote-unquote gun violence in America and all this other shit. He's in the Lone Star State. We is really about that gun shit down here. No fear. No fear. He wasn't scared at all. Come on, man. That says a lot. That says a lot, man. Y'all tweaking, bro.
He from the UK and they ain't had guns over there in so long.
Yeah.
That Zach always writes about
Yep.
the thing that happened there. Wasn't it called the Doom Blaine?
The Doom Massacre, yeah. And
That's
then
like they try the same things over here.
and then there was that Christ shooting in Australia. The Christchurch shooting in Australia, right? Where was it specifically? What's the
Or was it New Zealand?
New Zealand. That's what it was. It was New Zealand. And then all of a sudden New Zealand says, hey, no more guns for you guys.
Damn right.
Yeah, thank you.
Damn right.
Yeah,
Appreciate it, man.
yeah. Hey, man, if your life is ever challenging, you didn't start that fight, you're supposed to win. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He said he's going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. That boy said, "Don't mad." Hey, I told you, bro. If I ever feel like my life, especially my kids' lives, if my girl's life is in danger, I'ma overdo you, bro, for playing with me. I'ma overdo you, bro. Mad dumb. Yo, as a matter of fact, I want to go up here to see what the Gematria talk is, the Angel Baby and everybody got going on up here. I was actually worried about stepping inside that gate. I don't know if we should do that. I mean, I want to pay the stick. I don't know how public that is.
That was it.
Yeah, I don't know how public that is.
We can go in there.
Okay.
They just don't want vehicles. Like that thing is just not vehicles.
Right, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if they say this is where the
I
public
know I ain't
sidewalk
going all the way
is.
to that fucking door.
Say what?
I know I ain't going way up there.
Where all to the building middle? You mean past the gate right here?
Yeah, I'm talking about up there.
Oh, yeah, up there. No.
No.
We can go to their little circle.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do here. I kind of want an Angel to stay outside of the gate. I don't even want even the slightest bit of confusion.
Like you said,
Huh.
hey, I got this shit.
To not enter grounds. See, if they can tell you don't enter because it's closed, I feel like you're not off.
It says Capitol grounds are open.
Okay. I guess people can publicly walk in and out, so that means us too.
He is saying all
The birth certificate. Check this out.
Rejoining the Gematria family here.
Dead equals 14. Sleep equals 14. Dead fictitious entities, corporations cannot do business with flesh and blood human beings without having the person dead entities. Hence the all caps thing on the birth certificate. And that's why parents don't even have custody of their kids. They're guardians. So if you mess up and they call CPS on you, that's why they have the authority to just take your kids. So this is all.
I really appreciate
Hey, scan that. One goes to the website literally every day. There's your G code from everything.
These are the books on the website.
The little back code over there, you scan it.
You can download the ebooks. Great. Okay. What are all y'all's names?
Blake.
Blake, Sean, Jeremy, and Trey. Great.
That's everyone.
I appreciate y'all.
And your name? Nate.
Nate. Nice to meet you, fam.
I'm Chase.
Chase. And Miss Cargile. Thanks, Jackie. Yeah, y'all have some great minds. Thank you for being open
I
minded.
appreciate it. Yeah, I was like
Don't
hearing
leave
people.
us.
Thanks for listening.
Great listeners.
Y'all
be blessed out here.
Yeah,
Stay hydrated.
tune in
Thank
to
you.
the next
Take care now.
live stream with Zach.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. I appreciate it, y'all. Yeah. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Austin is clean.
But you know what? No, but we gotta say this. No, but we gotta say this though. Most of the people we've been talking to are not off night.
True that.
Most of them motherfuckers
Those
in
are
California.
Southern
They
California.
were
I was
San
shocked.
Pedro, and the other guy, me talked to him, he said he was from Bears. They're not off night. So we can't get too much props for the city.
But this is starting to become a very
Because if I do that, you know. Period. That shit heavy. Yo, look at the statues and shit they got over there. That's dope.
Hell yeah. Come here, bitch. I need a few reps.
She's trying to get close. I don't want to get no close.
There's a lot of cool stuff.
Look, come look. Come on, bitch. I need some reps. I need some
Yeah, I'll say one.
Yeah.
It's a lot less.
A lot hot, yeah.
And there's
Let's
a
move
little
up here.
shade over here.
my farmer tan going
So
away.
at what point did you do all this?
You can walk in there and sit. They'll try to tell you you can't. Oh, yeah, you can.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, they said, "Hey, what's coming?" They were showing out. Remember, they were showing out. And they were, oh man, we got this message saying that kids in the car. They thought it was filthy. They had and they let, yeah. And then the bag rolled up and up and get back. It's 20 you okay. It was disgusting.
Hey. Yeah, we're gonna end this live stream. I might do some actual recording for the edited episode of Hogan AR Owner. Listen, Austin is really with the shit. I'm not surprised. This is the Lone Star State. I know they're gonna
Somebody
move this
dropped
gun
these
shit.
up. Somebody gave these to
Oh,
us.
nice.
If you're out there and you don't understand natural gun rights, if you don't understand the constitutional gun rights, if you think that your ability to protect yourself is in the hands of someone else, then just say that that's who you is. Lay down when they say that, lay down, and I see you on the other side. Good luck, because I ain't letting go of shit. RPM in this bitch. Fuck you talking about.